This one coming in from Big Bad Mama says, Maddox, Y is standing for Truth's ERV manual, which you accept, not taught in the science curriculum in any university.
So I'm pretty sure that what she's referring to was just published like a month ago. So how it would already have made it into academic curriculum, given the fact that those things are like take years to be modified in the traditional sense, I'm not really sure how that question is relevant. In regards to my knowledge of it, I actually haven't. I've read a couple chapters of it, but I have not read the entire thing. I actually haven't watched his. I've been super busy with work. I haven't watched any of his lectures on the topic, so I don't really know what the point of the question is.
Yeah, give it some time. It'll make it there.
Definitely well formatted.
So who's this LPP? Discuss your evidence for Adam and Eve, Noah's Ark in the same detail you demand from evolutionists. What are you talking about? I mean, if somebody is insisting that their position is correct, and then we're having a debate on that position, I don't have to defend. I discussed this earlier. I don't have to defend anything else if the topic is about your position. I don't understand why atheists can't seem to grasp that. Well, George, it's interesting how Marky Mark is generally ignorant on so many things and flip-flops. And I think there was an incident that you had with him a while back where the night before, maybe it was 2 days before, he had claimed to have not said something, adamantly claimed to have not done so. It said you were making things up and were horrible human beings, so on and so forth. And then we played the video with timestamps of him doing the exact opposite of what he claimed that you were making up. It's an amazing trend with Evo atheists on YouTube. There's confession through projection and ongoing just, the atheist fantasyland projection complex is strong with so many. Rick Goodcat says he didn't say HIV was beneficial. He was asked if we have seen a retrovirus insert itself into DNA. No, actually, the question, apparently you weren't paying attention, just like Marky Mark. It was specifically in regards to a beneficial function. That was in the question that he was asked. So, I mean, I don't know if you weren't paying attention, like Marky Mark. Well, maybe Marky Mark was lying about the thing he didn't understand. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe we should just grant him that he was lying about something he didn't understand, or maybe he just misinterpreted what was said. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I tell you what, Marky Mark he's up there with some of the most obvious keyboard superpower warriors. Like, behind the screen on your computer in Australia, down under, it's like a big talker. I honestly wonder. It's one of the reasons I'm wanting to really put together some like in-person debates, because I really, really wonder how many atheists would actually have as much vitriol and big mouth, big talk, and artificial CO Jones as they do on YouTube. Like, would they actually say some of the stuff to people's faces? I don't think they would. I would anticipate. I mean, I'm sure there are some, but I would anticipate the vast majority would magically return to basic, generally accepted activities and standards for modern society. Big bad. How childish to call him Marky Mark. That means he owned you in the past and you're angry. Oh no. Big bad mama. I call him Marky Mark because for a variety of reasons. One, I mean, it's just Marky Mark, obviously referring to good old Mark Wahlberg way back in the day, was where that nickname comes from. But the poserness of Mark is astonishing. I mean, it's really up there. It's way up there with on a whole other level. And no, he has not owned me. It's pretty funny. There's actually been times when we've had in after shows where folks who are like professionals in his same industry have schooled him so hard. And then yet again tonight, Mark was kept regurgitating his same talking points about like code and the way computers work and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, man, you polymorphic code, bro. That's just one thing that just completely defeats your entire supposed dismissal. Yet we're told by the Evo Atheist on YouTube that you can't do a comparison to the necessities because it does things that ours can't. I mean, it's like the IQ points are in full scale devolution when it comes to Evo Atheism.